Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Amused Jester. My name is Junior. Today, we're going to be reviewing McFarlane's 1966 Batman figures. I've gotten a bunch of them on Amazon that just arrived yesterday, um, including the Batman robot. As you can see, I have two of them. I got another one coming in. Um, the Superman figure, which I have no idea who this guy is based on. I kind of think he looks like Ben Affleck portraying George Reeves, uh, the 1950s Superman, but the costume is all wrong. And then this one, this is the Joker in some sort of Batmanized, his Batman version costume. I wasn't gonna get this, but yeah, I figured why not complete a wave. And then finally, at the very end, let me just move these guys aside, is the Lord Deathman, which I'm not familiar from because I believe he's from the anime. I don't really read the comics of the Batman 66, but I figured the more the merrier characters that we get from the Batman 66 line, I'm okay with that. I hope they continue more on the actual TV series because that's what I am into. Um, but there's a few more figures. I'm even willing to get like a Chief O'Hara, um, and the Commissioner Gordon, and a Batman or Bruce Wayne, um, Dick Grayson counterpart in their usual regular attire, so I can put it with the mansion diorama that we got from McFarlane. But yeah, there's the other one. I just brought these guys out just to fill out the space of what belongs in the line. So the Superman comes with the two kryptonite, which is pretty cool. Here's the back. I'm not much into art. Yeah, it came like that, broken. I'm okay. I really like this one right here, the artwork like that. Lord Deathman comes with a katana or sword. This is not the variant, which is supposed to be a glow in the dark. The Batman or the Batbot comes with these two rocket boosters or handguns, as they can be flipped either way. And these Joker in the Batman costume comes with the key to the city. Or the key. So let me go ahead and cut them out of the boxes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got them out of the box. Let's start off with the Joker first, with a simple, quick comparison with his counterpart. So I'm not sure if it's just a molding issue, because it's basically using the same mold. But as you can see, how this one's legs are more spread apart than this one. This one is more of a natural stance. Of course, this one I do kind of like this one better because it has an A stance. So it's kind of a little bit spread apart, but not completely off-putting. So I kind of like that. It does have a knee twist, which I didn't know before, but that's not the one that's causing him to have his legs out like that. Let me just get rid of this tape really quick. And we're gonna look at the head really quickly. If I can manage it to focus. The background is gonna mess me up. So it's a completely different head sculpt, as you can see with the the smile, and the mouth is much smaller in this one. This is probably what was throwing me off when I was looking at the promo pics, because this one you can kind of tell it's supposed to be Cesar Romero, which is cool because you can't really expect much on this kind of line. It's meant to be more like a kid line, but This one kind of looks more like Jay Leno with that big chin, which is kind of weird. I would think that, but yeah, it's mostly a reuse of this whole body. Same articulation and everything. Bicep swivel and elbow, or an elbow swivel, I should say. There's nothing on the hands, just that wrist turn. It does have a waist. Goes like so on the hand and on the waist, and then the knee. And then you do have that. That's actually pretty cool. See, you can. This is the first time we're actually seeing a figure where you can almost have him cross leg like that. It's got some oily gunk in there. Ugh, from the factory. Kind of puts me off because I'm not entirely sure where, where it came from. The figure came from, obviously from a factory, but you never know what kind of oily substance that is. But that's pretty much it. Does this have some kind of ankle thing? No, it doesn't. It's all just molded in. And then obviously the key, which I suppose maybe could be a weapon. Gotham Limited, maybe, is that what it says over there? But yeah, that's it. One other thing to note about this particular figure, the fabric they use in this one, for one thing, the way they do this for this particular figure, it just clips on, which is really good. I think that's a big plus compared to what they did with Batman over here. The fabric that they use no, it's kind of like the same material. It's just that this thing has a bigger spread than this one. So, and it has almost the same sheen. This one's more shinier. But I feel like this way just makes it all the more better. Let's pretend to clip this on the Batman and see what the Batman would look like if he had a clip-on cape. Because this part is already sculpted on, and if you clip it on, I think that would have worked better. It's a toy anyway. I'm not buying this for accuracy. I don't like how this thing goes anyway. So I've been meaning to customize that cape for the longest time. But yeah, so since I never really was into this particular figure, because this is mostly from the comic book, and I'm not really feeling the head sculpt in this one. I wish that they had just reused this head and sculpted over on top of whatever this thing is, because the face, like if you had done that, you can kind of tell that's more Cesar Romero than this one. It's just kind of weird, because the way with Cesar Romero, his mouth is just quite big, so that all they had to do was put the red lipstick, and it just seemed like it was so exaggerated. This one seems like a normal mouth. So that's it for that one. Let's go to Lord Deathman. Let's see. I'm looking at the bio. If there's anything about him, there's nothing in the back. So it's kind of like a classic look, because it's a guy just wearing some sort of pajamas with printed on skeleton body on the skeleton bodysuit. I'm kind of okay with that. It kind of fits in the 1966 design. And then you have the gloves over here. We'll go back to the regular Joker. See, it's kind of the design kind of fits, So I kind of like that, even though I know nothing about the figure. And you can really tell it's just a guy in some sort of bodysuit, and which I really like the idea of that. Same kind of articulation and everything. Twisty. This I do like this more than the Super Friends version, where they're trying to copy the Kenner figures. and I believe this is taller. 1789.99 when it started. Now it's 19.99, so it's gone up in price. I really like that head sculpt. Very basic. It's not meant to be scary. It's not meant to look like Skeletor. That's all for the movement up and down. I like that it's got a little bit of side twist, which is really cool. And that much to the inside and out. Again, this one has a clip-on, which I kind of like. Let me get it caught somewhere. There you go. These figures I don't really pose. They just pose standing up in front of the playset. And that suits what I like what the way it is. It's just, if it was in the 7-inch figures the way McFarlane does the rest of his multiverse, then I would expect more articulation. But the way it is right now, I think I'm okay with it. I'm okay with this line. I do like the variety of what's going on with this line. So and then let's go to the Superman. Now this Superman suffers from the same problem. I'm not sure if this one has it too. The feet. The feet. Look at that. So it goes out to the side, and then it's actually pointing up like that. And that's in the sculpt. That issue I had with the Batman as well, where the toes are kind of pointed up. So in order for me to stand this guy up, I would have to kind of bend his knee a little bit. That's the only way, and apparently this one does the same thing too. So I'm not too happy about that. But look how this guy's standing like that. It's kind of natural looking. It's kind of weird. It does. I kind of like it because it has a realistic toyish look to it. His face just really throws me off because I feel like it looks it closely resembles Ben Affleck more than anybody. Can I get you to focus, camera? There you go. Thank you. It's definitely not George Reeves, and it's not Kirk Allen. The Superman before George Reeves. Even the logo, the emblem is not the same as George Reeves. And then of course I'm not too happy with this cape, and I don't know why they did this. The collar, and it's a separate piece. So I wonder if I can just remove that, or if it's sculpted into the neck. That's really bothersome. The head is basically simple, up like that, no down. Not really much of a tilt like Lord Deathman. I don't know what's going on with that face. It's not a Superman actor that I know or familiarize with or connect with, but the features are so detailed. It's got a realistic face on an obviously toyish body. That's why it kind of works for me. I feel like if this color that they did here wasn't there, like if that was bare skin and this was exposed, the body, I feel like this would look so much more better. So that cape is distracting for me. Another one that I need to replace to customize, but oh, and then look at that. Look at how the hand is angled like that. But these guys are really stiff too. It's not like you can really pose them flying. So again, another one that's just basically just like kind of static, but I'm okay with that. Again, that face though, man. I like it. I just don't know how to look at it. And I like that Superman is taller than Batman, but that much taller? I wonder if this is just another case of McFarlane's inaccuracy when it comes to scaling. How does it stack with the Joker? The Joker is actually about the same size as him, which means Batman is definitely shorter. Okay. Oh, and then the Kryptonite with Superman. This is actually pretty cool. I can use this on any of the Superman figures I've gotten from McFarlane. And the katana from Lord Deathman. It's good that it's actually straight and it's not curved and bent. The star of the show is, at least for me, it's got to be these Batbots. Bat robots. Again, this is from the comic books. I'm not familiar with this one, but I love the choice of blue that they use on the head because it reminds me of those tin robots that come from Japan early in the days. Even the way it's painted, it's so reminiscent of those tin robots. Even kind of like the stance. That's why I bought like this. When I saw this, I was just like, I gotta get more of those. Plus, I feel like in that Kingdom Come series, Batman had gotten Gotham under control, and he was using these robots to patrol streets. And I feel like that is a good extension of the storyline from the Batman 66, where he would be using these robots to patrol the streets of Gotham in his absence or as his lieutenant. So let's see. The head does swivel, so that's cool. Rubbery antenna, so it's not gonna break. Up and down on the arms. I feel like it's got a little bit of side. This is kind of rubbery. Well, no, it's kind of like a hard rubber. So there's not going to be much give on that. That's as much as it's going to take. It does have an elbow bend, as we can see, and an elbow twist. The arms, the hands do twist side to side, but there's no movement on these claws, but it's soft enough that if you really need to, you can have it holding something. Oh, Superman, you are doomed. Doomed. I really like the design of this one. Look at the hands. You have this for the elbow. Forgot to remove the tape on the cape again. Okay. I like that the cape goes into the sculpt of this collar. Has a utility belt. Has a waist twist, so that's cool. Nice deco, nice paint. I really like all the stuff over here. Very minimalistic painting, but what is there really works very well. And you have the leg that can go up that much. Does have a knee bend and a knee twist. And again, no movement in the ankles. This works very, very well. Now, they do come with these gun or boosters. I don't know if this is supposed to come out, but what I was pulling out of the plastic tray, this one did pop out. It seems like it's supposed to be glued on, so I feel like maybe I pulled too much. But look, you can put it back on again and put it out. Let's see if it... See, it's actually stuck in there, but knowing that that's there, I kind of like it being removable. But I don't think it's supposed to be. But anyway, going back to this one. So this one, you can put it on the feet like so. I don't want to push it all the way. So you can have him flying off. Or You have him holding it as a gun or as a weapon. Not that secure, but you know, it's kind of cool that it's got that dual function that you can use it for. Because I don't think I can see. Where's that removable one? Yeah. See now, this one, if it had been removable, you can just leave it like this and have it be part of the design, I guess. It has this grill in the front, probably where the speaker, "I am Batman. Look both ways when you cross the street, citizen." Again, very, very staticky, very stiff, but look, that just stands out. So I'm getting a third one for this one, getting delivered today, so I cannot wait for that. And the Superman, again, it's kind of growing on me, and I knew that was gonna happen, which is the reason why I got two of them. But hey, so that's it for my review for the McFarlane Batman 6-6. It's a line that I really do like. I don't really buy them for articulation or posing in multiple poses. There's a Catwoman, which I really do love. And the other thing too with the Catwoman and the Batgirl. Look, why did they change that? I really like the fact that this is almost flushed. So why did they change that for Batgirl? That's so ugly. And the move and the articulation is literally the same. She goes up, she can kick up that high, and Batgirl can do the same. So I don't know why they changed it for Batgirl, because they made this part right here thinner for her, and then the legs thicker. And I don't know why. I feel like this is so much better looking. Doesn't break the sculpt, and yet it doesn't hinder the articulation. Anyway, so that's it for the review. And as you can see in the background, I also got the Black Series Jabba the Hutt, which I'm going to be reviewing. And I'll probably start working on the base, because I do want to work on the base in that one. And I'm going to pan up really quickly. I finally found a U.S. Army helicopter playset with a Black Hawk, which I'm going to turn into one of the fangs for Cobra. I feel I've been looking for that one. That's the infamous one that's supposed to be, you can get from Amazon. I got it for $15 at Ross. And I'm going to turn it to a fang, and I think it will fit. So that's a future project, a future video. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys have a nice day. Goodbye.